With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Mexico City. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts throwing right away. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Now Hurts going to move him around.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hurts. That's going to be caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., 27 yards.
And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 54 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Now an inside give to Bell. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts.
And in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Larry Fitzgerald, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now an audible here into something else. They go play action with Hurts.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. He'll drop to throw.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And he's got it. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 26 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
They're going to look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
2nd down and 4.
Back to throw.
Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
A quick throw complete to Fitzgerald.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Back to throw here. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Bell. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Looking to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Ray Lewis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Short throw to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. Ricky Williams, 43 yards. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Short pass tip, but caught anyway.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions use the short field to get in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
35. Steelers 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
That is caught.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. From the gun, it's Hurts. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He'll check it down to Bell.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jack Campbell with a pick.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
In motion right comes Reed.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now Hurts on the option right.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the option to give to Williams here.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation.
And my goodness, another.